Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, is there a reason why we are on at, well, not quite 11:11, but that's when I had a look at the time, it was 10 past 11. And I've been ready, well, I've been contemplating doing your reading since about 5 o'clock. So here we are. I say it's maybe 13 minutes past 11 now. 12, no, 11:13, not 12:13. Anyway, we are here. I've tidied up the office. Like, instead of doing a reading, it's like it's been prolonged. So I got really into doing like the housework, and then I've had my dinner and spent some time with the guys. I've got a lot of room. This desk is like about 6 foot long, I reckon, and it's like all space. I've got some candles at the moment that are like lit. I've got like 3 of those. There's a lit here. I'll just show you. And all my cards are along the back here. And I've got my bell. That was it. Oh, and I've got a coffee, cup of coffee. And I've got a can of Pepsi Max, which I seem to be putting over there. Hi Emily, nice towel. I heard that. Wow. So, it is a nice towel, isn't it, Emily? I've been redecorating with my daughter, Emily there, her little accessories. And Jamie could hear the bell out in the garden. That would be Sam. Hi Sam. Is that your name, Scuba? Hi. He's stalking you. Let me get on with let me get on with the reading, please. I've been waiting hours to do this reading. Top boy. Okay. My intention is to pull like a storyboard. Let's just see what the story is. Hi Sam, how are you doing? Hello Lucy. Oh my, are you guys serious? Oh, don't make me giggle. Oh. It's like my new collecting. What are you guys asking for? I can give you a reading like individually. It's like, don't gate crash my my channel. Although you are welcome, all are welcome. The energy feels giggly. Emily, don't you have your own little group chat? We just love you. I know you do. Oh dear. I haven't got a clue what's going on the table. Okay, I seem to be getting one less card at a time. That's interesting. We're really seriously not using this desk up. Love, love me do. You know I love you. I'll always be true. So please, love me do. Oh, love me do. Listen, I wanted to be off by midnight, and the way that this reading's going, I've already got 4 rows. We won't run out of desk because it's very cleverly done. I'll show you. I will show you. I might be running out. Okay, got it. Okay, this is my reading. I'll show you this. Okay, let me show you guys. This is my reading. Can you see? It goes all the way down here. Oh, it's a Wheel of Fortune again now. Okay, so I've got to try and read this. Can I just budge it up a little bit? We'll budge it up just a little bit. Right, I think we need some quick channeling, really. No faffing about. We're just going to read these cards. But I do know I'll be using the Lover's Oracle at the end of each of these rows. Whereabouts are they? Over there. Does everybody want to see Emily as a baby? Emily, I've got like my pictures in here. Oh, that's interesting. You've got an extra one underneath there. This is my Emily. This is Emily. Emily Louise. Who's chatting there. That's what she looks like. Brody says, goodbye, Lume. Goodbye, Brody, darling. Okay. Going to love you and leave you. Have a blessed reading. What's beautiful, child? Hi, Blue Sky. How are you doing? Right, okay. My daughter and her tribe, I believe, have gone. I can focus on this reading. Okay. Why are you there? I thought you were gone, Emily. Are you all... Megan's here as well. Look. This is your sister. When she was an only child before you came along. And then you came along. And you and your sister wouldn't have come along if I hadn't have come along. And there's me. And they make me smile. But we're all the same age. And it's us 3 girls. Oh. Right then. The tribe has left the building. Okay, what about the children? I've been saying that this comment keeps coming through. What about the children? What about the children? I'm going to have a look at this energy. Where's these cards? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I can go over here. I've got to stretch, man. I supposed to get all my cards. The Lover's Oracle. Okay, but that can go with that row then. Seeing as it landed on that row. I'll keep it as it comes out in reverse. 6 hours. That's about the time it's taken for me to come on camera. Okay, we'll leave that now. Oh, okay, we can spin that around. It's like the energy at the end there, it kind of finishes off with, yeah, but that's me and I need to sleep now. But then the next card is like having sweet dreams. So that's quite nice energy here. Apart from that, I don't really know what's going on. I know I've got 2 drinks. We've got some candles lit. And we've done a bit of tidying up, rearranging in here. Bringing in the balance. Hi Cynthia. The gods and angels are having a bowling celebration upstairs. Evening everyone. Good evening. We're going to have a look at this energy. I was taken to like me ringing the bell and Jamie said that he could hear it out in the garden. I didn't even ring it that loud. Okay, so you can hear the calling. I can see this coming, this transpiring. And I feel like it's been transpiring over like today, because from 5 o'clock and like it's, well, gone quarter past 11 now. I've been like thinking, okay, well I'll do my reading about quarter past 5. No, we'll wait until like 6 o'clock. And then 7 o'clock was a big one. And that, I actually giggled. Especially when I found myself tidying up thinking, you're meant to be like doing a reading. It's like, no, I don't think I am. Not just yet. And finally, I've just said, right, I'm going to go and do it. And Jamie went, go do it. Okay, I'm going to go and do this reading. I'm still not even reading the cards. I'm trying to clear the lump in my throat. Hi, Spotty Pony. Hello, on a date in a bit with my person. How nice. Right, let's get through this reading. So I've got 6 rows here, and I'm just going to read them. Yes, I'm not going to explain myself anymore. So that's the energy that's coming through, is he's saying to someone, I'm not going to explain myself anymore. Now this energy of like, this is wanting to be saved, so wanting to like leave. This is about the children. There's 2 children in the background that are unhappy, and the masculine's here. And what did I say that he said? I'm not even sure if he can remember what he said. It's as if like someone's like speaking through him. He's asked his angel here to get himself and these 2 children out of there. Like, we need assistance. The angel is letting you know that like we're onto it. We've acknowledged your request. And then this trumpet's blown. Now, the 4 of Wands is... okay, I'm in the flow now, so we'll go back. We're not going to, like, faff around. There's no fluff. The energy of he's not putting up with this anymore, okay? He's putting his request. He needs help and assistance. The angel's blowing the trumpet. The 4 of Wands is the Divine Feminine's card. Well, it's Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine's card. But here in the call, she's raising her arm up to say that she's heard the call. The angel is pointing here to say that He's acknowledged the call. He's blown the trumpet. The Divine Feminine picks up this call. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. She understands that Divine Masculine needs comfort. I'm not sure what that's about, but I'm noticing like she's got some marbles missing. So like, because there's the energy of not really knowing what to do here. No money in the world will be able to solve like this masculine's dilemma. This is like an emotional dilemma. Something about getting your hand burnt. This is the feminine as she acknowledges to the divine that she sees the masculine near here needs assistance, but what is it what can she do to help? Something about getting her hand burnt if she does try to help. Because there's a block here. So even saying, you know, that he will be financially supported, there's nothing for him to worry about. It doesn't matter how much money you've got, it's still this is an emotional situation. So now I feel like both are, we can just say it, helpless, because they're twins here. So Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, both kind of praying. The masculine needs help and the feminine needs help to know how to help. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, makes sense. Oh, maybe. Let's look at the Lover's Oracle, because I'm at the end of that road there. Only time will tell. So it's a waiting game. Next row, we're going to move on to it because I'm in the flow now. There's a Lover's Oracle card that's over 2 of the cards here, so we'll have a look at that because it's covering 2 of the tarot cards. Divine Feminine's energy, which is inquisitive. She's inquisitive more about the children. I'd say that this is a masculine child who's very emotional, sensitive. It's got to be handled delicately. Okay. Now there's the other child who seems to be more balanced. And maybe more so, maybe more for her dad, like, changing location, changing position. So concerns around the masculine here, the boy. Over this card here, so it feels like a daughter energy. I mean, I was going to say what's every young girl's like dream. It's like a fairy tale, isn't it? And if you're not representing that kind of example of a fairy tale, so love, it's about love. This boy's emotional and sensitive, where this girl seems to be more loving, this feminine. Yeah. Very maternal energy here. For this feminine here, the Queen of Pentacles. And then after that, we actually have the Empress. That's about being a role model, of being the Empress for this daughter energy. Let's have a look at the Lover's Oracle that was over the top of these cards. Soulmates. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. This, this child here is like an angel. She believes in true love. This daughter. So what then? I feel like she'd be happy to see that manifest. Now the Lover's Oracle on the end here is in reverse. It's going to be talking about this this young lad here. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Okay. So moving on to the next one, I'd say it's the boy that needs nurturing. It's like the feminine here, the daughter craves it, but the boy, he actually needs it. That's the legacy here. I felt that was a daughter energy here, there, behind. Like the vision of, you know, there is that perfect person out there for me. Someone who believes in soulmates. But I feel like the boy may be not so much for this transition. Doesn't want to say goodbye to what was. The next card is this masculine now holding on to that coin tightly. Like I said, it's like no money in the world can make a difference when emotions are involved. What's the best thing to do now for this masculine? He like walks away, like to spend time with himself. Well, actually, he walks away to, yeah, spend time with himself so that, well, he needs an answer. He's like praying to the divine. The Emperor. He's got no crystal ball here. And I felt this reading was about like what's down the road for you. Okay. 2 cards here with the Lover's Oracle. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So definitely like a guilt trip here. I mean, this is a child we're talking about. Of course they're not going to want maybe their parents to split up, or for one of them to move out, or to break up a family unit, but that's not a reason to stay. Not in the long run, and the child is just too emotionally immature to be able to understand such matters. As I was discussing that, my hands went over him and this like kind of burnt, getting a burnt hand if you like try and interfere. That's just what wanted to come through. It's because the truth, well, the truth hurts, but it does set you free. My hand went over the candle and it all of a sudden went really hot. Okay. There's another card to go with these. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. Okay, that's okay. I can ask you what I was going to ask you, because the next row is the Divine Feminine, the High Priestess, with the Hangman, who he's looking for answers. I can't remember what it's called. And the Divine Feminine's energy, but she kind of moved onto her side here. What I was going to say was, oh, I've said this already today, actually, and then swapped it around. want for others what you want for yourself, or want for yourself what you want for others. What do you want for your children? What kind of life, do you want them to live? How do you want them to be treated? Or is that how you're treated, or are you being a bit of a hypocrite? 3 cards here. Crying here. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. You got to remember the first part here was about the Divine Feminine, knowing that Divine Masculine needs help, but she's unable to help him in this situation. This is his decision. Only time will tell. So reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Twin flames, your passion ignites. And look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Hi, Original. Ah, hello there. Okay, let's look at this. We've only got 2 more rows to go. I don't know what this card is. Oh yes, I said you could stay here. Wow. Okay, so we've got this card here, and it's covering over a card. So that's quite a charged up energy. The card says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life, regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Listen to your heart when it's talking to you. Justice is here with the 7 of Swords. This part, okay, I can see where this is. This masculine still chooses to go towards his Divine Feminine. He's going to do what's right for him. This part here about feeling a bit guilty because of maybe, what your child what your child feels is best. It says, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. And romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. So this masculine's closing his eyes, telling himself that he deserves to feel joyful, and he can allow joy into his life regardless of the circumstances that he finds himself in. I said here, I feel like this is time I need to go and rest. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. It's like perfect. Wheel of Fortune, because things are turning around. Half an hour. We're doing really well for time, aren't we? But you're going to have sweet dreams, I said. Sacred union. Honour and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Whoop! Jeez, who knows what that reading was about? Well, Lucy, you've just read the story. I know what the reading was about, but why it came out in that format and at this time... Right, I'm going to get this reading wrapped up soon. Well, now. I'm going to use the Journey of Love. It's quite nice to see all the cards out. But get a card from the energy deck. Look, I could put them straight away. How cool is that? Very cool. Let's have a look at this. We'll take it to the max, Pepsi Max. We can have some Pepsi Max, that's cool. Goddess of the Moon, card number 52. Intuition and going within. This card shows an eternal spirit holding the bright reflective moon and standing in front of the crystal clear waters of a sparkling waterfall. Her arms are stretched. Her arms are stretched upward, receiving the light of the moon, the light of inspiration. This card is all about intuition, the ability to receive insights from your soul's point of view. Receiving this card upright tells you that you have the power to get intuitive information on all types of issues, and now is the time to use it. The Goddess of the Moon brings you all sorts of information, from the mundane to the spectacular. For instance, you could get the urge to take a different route home from work and find out later that you've avoided a 3-hour traffic jam, or you might have an idea for a great invention, a stock investment, or a spellbinding novel. This card could also indicate a significant blossoming of psychic ability and mediumship, even on a professional level. You're always blessed with this ability to connect, but this card is telling you that now is the perfect time to open up. Get ready for the amazing inspiration this brings. Very interesting. My daughter, I believe, said, have a blessed reading. Did she say that? She did. Going to love you and leave you. Have a blessed reading. Okay, we're going to finish with this one now. Hi Ray, how are you doing? Right, I'm going to be finishing this reading. I've been doing some long readings lately. So, oh, that didn't take long, did it? Riding the Cosmic Wave. And I feel that this reading just can be nice and short and sweet. I'm doing great, happy to see you. Well, that's good. That's good if you make people happy, isn't it? When they're in your presence. 60. I'm going to have some coffee now. I feel like I've had a really productive day. It's a good feeling. Anyway, you can be carried further by the cosmic wave than by your own efforts. Where you are going cannot be attained by effort. The effort, the discipline, I'll get these words out. The effort, the discipline prepares us for the leap, but after the leap, we are no longer sustained by our efforts, but by forces greater than us, the forces of love itself. You are stepping towards the edge, preparing to leap, and let the cosmic wave of love carry you forward. You shall be moved through grace into the new world awaiting you. This oracle brings a message. There is a time to work hard and a time to allow the fruits of one's labour to manifest. What? Excuse me. Pepsi Max's fault. There is a time to work hard and a time to allow the fruits of one's labour to manifest, when one may be carried by forces set in motion by the energy of life itself. You can let go and move further, reach further with less effort. Now is the time to give yourself permission to stop paddling and instead just ride the wave. Give in, let go, and be moved. Okay. It sounds good to me. Your spirit flies like the wind, warms like the sun, and watches like the sky. How wise the earth, waiting for the moment to be touched. Okay, bottom of the deck. Let's put these away. About someone cut off of there. So the bottom of the deck here is the Empress. I'm singing, I got my mind set on you, but it's gonna take a money. The Thinking Man. It's gonna take time. Only time will tell. Right, let's finish with the bottom of the deck here with the Journey of Love. Man of the earth, woman of the sky. Hi Moon Cookie, good evening to the Channel of Love. Hello Lucy, happy to catch you live. Cheers everyone. She is Lucy. Cheers Lucy. She is Lucy. This is true. Cheers Moon Cookie darling. I'm just reading the bottom of the deck and then it's a short reading. I've been on for 37 minutes, 50 seconds. I've had a very productive day. I'm going to finish with this message. Card number 48. I see myself in you and you in me. We may seem to be so different and sometimes yet so similar. Even beyond this, I know deep within that we are one. I can lose myself in your light and receive your light with my body. I can witness the darkness of your shadow and enter into it with my compassion. I can find the divine in our connection, letting go of what I thought I was. I can be broken apart to become as one with you, even if only for a second, and know the divine more intimately than ever before. Our passion leads us to each other, and in each other we find our true selves. Our true selves. This oracle brings you a message of sacred relationship that leads to divine understanding and experience. You're being opened up to sacred relationship, either in your current relationship or one that is on its way to you now, in human relationship and in divine relationship with the heavenly beloved. Know you are worthy of it and keep a light of gentle hope and respect kindling in your heart as you anticipate the union with your beloved. Know that even when it is dark, when it challenges you, there is sacredness unfolding. The love of the divine wants to reach us not only in our happiness, but also, perhaps more so, in our darkest hour. Let it reach for you through your relatedness with another, and do not be afraid to be broken and opened, for in that cracking of what you thought you were, you shall begin to know what you are, which is heaven on earth. How rare to be born with a name of love. What challenges await that I must face, or voice to listen to from above, telling what I must embrace. Each day I walk a path unknown, with no regrets for where I've been. Each experience is mine to own, no choice is call to live again. How strong I am, I ask myself. The measured test unfolds each day, a blessing of enormous wealth. Inside the gift will always lay. Wow. Cute sundries, Lucy. Moon cookie. What have I missed? My DM came to see me on my lunch break. We sat in the truck and made out like high school. It's just routines. All touchy-feely. Yeah. Oh. Okay. What have you missed out on? What have we missed out on? Tell me more, did you get very far? Okay, I'm gonna go, but that makes me smile. Moon cookie, that's just so cute. Did you hear that? Beep beep. At the beginning of this video, my daughter like bombarded like the video, the live. So it was her friends, her two friends on there. And I said I felt really giddy, like I was like a teenager. It was like a different environment. It's like I feel it now. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. It's so beautiful. Like I don't want to go now. I want to find out more about this energy. You're so unbelievable. Whoa. You're unbelievable. I do love the tarot readings. I mean, they are like spot on. Oh, where's the box of this? I'm not going to resist the temptation to read Rumi, because that's the only deck that's really shouting out at me. And then I'm going to go. Then I've been on. Okay, it's midnight. Oh, it's close to midnight. Shall we see what's lurking in the dark? I'm going to go after this one. After this message. It's like I know you've got so many good messages in here. Okay. "44 minutes on the counter. I'm going to sleep so well tonight. And like, you know when you got fresh bedding on the bed? It's like I went into my room and it just smells so happy. It smells happy because that's the fabric softener's name, Happy. And I can't wait to get into bed. The Cloak of Christ, card number 4. Okay. That number 4 being the Emperor. I mean, you've got to watch the reading back. I would even need to watch that reading back too. I can remember kind of like, let's read this card. It's like I'm struggling to remember that story. In the school of humanity, when you become intimate with God, you reside on the King's throne, and you teach the angels the nature of the divine. Rumi. My sacred brother, he who shares my heart and yours, beating as one in harmony with the great unending love, brings you the mantle of his protection. Do you imagine that there is any part of your life, of your body, of your soul, that is outside the realm of his divine love and protection? Oh, okay, what about the kids? They're included in this protection. They're protected. That's what the reading was about. Sorry, I was thinking about the underlying energy. It was about what about the kids? Offer all to him, leave nothing cast aside. He and I together receive you absolutely without condition now. The compassion born out of our own struggles tempers the karmic weight of divine justice. We have been through the same journey you are taking now, sweet divine soul. In oneness with the divine heart, we know of your efforts and your struggles. So what is bestowed upon you now is the restoration of forgiveness, of kindness, of mercy. My sacred brother speaks to you. He shall receive your darkness and your light, the angel of your heart and the demon of your fear. Nothing is greater than my brother's love for you. Nothing is greater than my holy passion for you. Take refuge under the cloak of Christ, the mantle of my sacred brother, and know that you are held in our loving sanctuary. I feel this part here. You are tired, beloved. I feel myself to be extremely tired, even though I don't feel very tired. I've been wanting to do this reading, but I feel it. You are tired, beloved. Your soul has been ravaged inside and out, and you are succumbing to struggle that is not karmic or necessary, but a symptom of fatigue and weariness of heart, mind, body and soul. That which plagues you, whether something specific or a general nagging, malaise or anxiety you cannot quite pin down, is not as powerful as you fear. You are being given a grace here and now that it may be overcome. Remember, your reactions are a symptom of your exhaustion and a sign that you need respite, sanctuary, restoration. They are not a sign that something must be done, so much as a sign that something must be received aloud. That something is healing, made possible through divine protection. In this instance, protection is bestowed through the cloak of the Christ. This cloak is a sacred container that places your body and soul within the loving energy of the Christ consciousness. This unconditionally loving energy is not limited to the being bearing its name, but is shared by Rumi and many other holy ones. It is typified by wholeness. There is nothing within you that will cause the Christ to turn away from you, not even those parts of you that may fill you with fear, shame, guilt, or regret. He and Rumi are sacred brothers, loving and supportive of each other, and they see your soul as one of their family, one of their own. You are so loved by them both, equally and without measure. Can you allow yourself to take refuge in this knowledge, to feel it, not only as an idea, nourishing as that is, but as a visceral reality, where you complete the sacred honouring ritual and allow yourself to feel the peace and receive healing? The knowledge of the Christ's unconditional love for you is a safe space, a place to fall into when you are struggling. It is a sacred container for your healing process, an energetic field that is stronger and more enduring than even the greatest fears or doubts. The purpose of this sacred container is to provide you with a feeling of being held, especially for those times when you are feeling that you cannot hold yourself. Sometimes we just need permission to break down, to really let go, to come apart and be dissembled, so that we can break through, be lifted up, and come together in a new, more spiritually coherent and loving form to move forward. For you, this is essential. There is a person, place, thing or belief that has come to be like a manacle around your wrist, or an iron ball and leg iron, preventing you from moving forward with the grace you have earned spiritually. You are being empowered here to shed that. Don't hesitate. Let yourself be cloaked in the Christ energy and receive the spiritual assistance you deserve now. There is a reason for this. The unfolding of your life purpose is taking a turn for the better, and your energy is required to fuel that new life. This is particularly so if you have also drawn the Oracle of Passion for Purpose, or intuitively feel drawn to read the message of that card and complete its accompanying sacred honouring ritual. Just remember that whenever we are asked to release something, it is because the divine wishes to fill our hearts and hands with more. Do not hold on to scraps for fear that the feast will be denied to you. Use your nose. Smell the feast awaiting you. This is a tough reading to get through, guys, tonight. You're pooped. Tired. It's been emotional, draining, roller coaster ever. So let's finish with this sacred honouring ritual. But guess what? We got through it. Open your arms wide above your head and tip your gaze gently up towards the heavens. If you are inside, imagine or intend that you can gaze beyond the physical structure of the ceiling, right into the sky that lies above. Lower your arms to prayer position at your heart and say aloud, if possible, "Rule me in Jesus Christ, who loved me without condition. Offer me the cloak of the Christ, the mantle of divine protection now, that I may receive the karmic grace and healing I need through the power and mercy of your presence. Thank you." Sit quietly and imagine you are surrounded by a dark, comforting cloak. You can easily breathe through it. You can easily see light within it, or filtering through it if needs be. Or you may feel comfortable in the darkness. Let it be whatever is most relaxing and soothing for you. You may even imagine it to be the night sky dappled with stars wrapping around you. Close your eyes and relax now, for as long as feels good. That may be for a minute, for 15 or 20 minutes, or longer. Just be with what feels appropriate and best for you at this time. When you feel you are ready to arise from your rest, simply place your hands at your heart and say thank you. You may notice strong energetic sensations or emotions during this process or in the day following. You may notice repetitive thought patterns that you need to confront and challenge with more loving thoughts. You may have significant dreams in the evening following also. It may be very subtle for you, so much so that you wonder if anything has happened and if it has worked. It has. The effect will be demonstrated at the right time. Trust. Only time will tell. Trust. What I love here is when I finished that reading, when I had done like the road reading, I said, and then it felt like I need to go to rest, and then we should have some Sweet dreams. So, okay. You may have significant dreams in the evening following also. Excuse me. I'm not going to blame anyone. I just got like the burps. I'm going. Guys, have yourself a lovely evening. I'll catch up with you soon. I still kept it under 1 hour. That's pretty cool. But it's 5544. Okay. I felt like those 5/5s were swapping to 4/4s. I'm going to go now. Guys, take care. Sweet dreams. Much love.